Blackrock will give you all the ingredients to make beer. Beyond that, it's a matter of following the instructions. This starts initially with a beer kit. So this is a single can. Within this can, you'll have your concentrated wort, which will be hopped. This can alone will produce around 11 litres, but the instruction of producing a batch of beer is 23 litres. Within the brew kit, you're provided with a 5-gram yeast. That yeast is a dried yeast, it's quite stable. That yeast is particular to the style of beer that you want to produce. Blackrock specialise in ingredients. Any other equipment, the hardware required for brewing beer you find in any homebrew shop. You'll obviously need some hardware. That starts with a fermenter. The hardware you can typically buy in brew shops, something like this will set you back maybe $150. Within that you'll see it's got all the necessary items for converting that brew kit into fine beer. Within a kit you typically have a hydrometer. Here we have a basic plastic barrel. As you can see, it's got a tap on the bottom of it, an airlock and lid there with a good seal on it. We need a spoon to mix our wort with. Beyond that, what's important is having some plastic jugs, sanitising, cleaning equipment, and then down the line we'll need to bottle or keg our final beer. With beer brewing, all the equipment that comes in contact with the wort and the beer needs to be cleaned and sanitised. Cleaning is removing all the organic material off your products. Sanitising is killing the bugs. There's various products out there on the market. Common one is this PBW, which is a caustic-based cleaner. It removes all the organic matter from the equipment and gets it to a state where you can sanitise it. Next product I've got here is a non-rinse sanitizer. We mix it up with water, we coat all of our equipment in it and it kills all the bugs. Any of the equipment that comes in contact with the wort has had contact with the sanitizer. Most people just use hot water. Any home detergents typically are perfumed and that will impact on your beer, so you don't want to be using those. Chlorine creates off flavours when it reacts with the malt and the wort, so you want to keep away from as much chlorine as possible, whether it's in your sanitising, cleaning, or whether it's in your water that you're using for brewing. Once we've fermented our beer and it's ready for the next stage, which is bottling or kegging, there's a range of bottles out there that can be used, anything from plastic to glass. Corny kegs are very commonly used. This is a 9 litre one and you have 19 litre ones as well. But to do that you need a little bit more equipment, CO2 and all the rest, but they ultimately need a dispense system for pouring the beer. We've got a bottling cane here. This is with a non-return valve on the bottom. This fits onto our outlet tap. We've sanitised all our bottles. All your bottling and kegging can happen once again in a kitchen environment. Once it's in the bottle or keg, you then will need some secondary fermentation time at a warmer environment for 1 or 2 weeks, and then beyond that it's a colder environment's ideal. To make a good beer, the first thing is having a good kit. Beyond that, it's a matter of following the instructions. We need sanitising, cleaning equipment, and then down the line we'll need to bottle or keg our final beer.